All right, this week we'll be looking at victory. Um, I wanted to really make something that I guess that had like a lot of meaning to it and pretty much focus on the raw aspect and just mostly just the scenes in general. So with that, I used "Victory" by Fire from the Gods, which is it's a really meaningful song. I guess like the first few lines pretty much sums it up. I could have stayed down. I could have let it all take hold of me. I could have laid down, but I'm right back on my feet. And with that, I really wanted to emphasize it because things going on in my life that's bringing me down. I'm gonna just keep going, and so I really wanted to use that as a way to pretty much like keep pushing myself. So for this AMV, it was mainly focusing on the scenes and how well I can pretty much blend it with the song. So to start things off, this is the raw version. And what I wanted to show was the characters pretty much having like no, I wouldn't say no hope, but just having a hard time pushing themselves and fighting back while also getting beat down and coming back. So so with that, I wanted to really pretty much bring it out. And with everything, I guess with because the song is really like fast and a little bit heavy at points, and so I just wanted to put in some action scenes of them just fighting, and I will go more in depth with raw editing at a later date. But I guess like the premise of what I try to do is just to keep, just I just want to get everything moving and just keep the flow going. And one part where you guys see it where I sort of kind of cut back from the action scenes. And so I wanted to do action and then focus on the lyrics and then cut back to action and like so on and so forth. And I guess with that, it's really hard to keep the flow going. It's just like you see all this movement and then suddenly it just abruptly stops and just have them walking, even though like 5 seconds later they're having a whole like fight breakout. So I sort of kind of didn't really mind it since the whole point of this is pretty much is to have like a message and a meaning behind it. Like the scenes and everything are sort of kind of second nature with the whole like effects and everything. So I just really wanted to focus more on the song and pretty much blend in the scenes as best as I can. So with that being said, with the effects, I didn't really do too much. See with this text right here, all it is just, let's see if I can find it. Okay. All it is, I just typed it out and just added glow. And to have that, you can sort of kind of see it, how it's, how that, like the outline, let me change full. You sort of got to set the outline color. So all you want to do is just at first it will be on color channels. So you just want to switch it to alpha and pretty much change color A to whatever you want. And that will make the outline a different color. And you can sort of kind of see it wiggle a little bit. Oh, too fast, but to make it a little bit wiggle, I added heat wave and just played around a little bit, decrease the heat intensity, and just have it wiggle, just have like some movements of just being still. And to way to make it go, like I guess you can say like a karaoke type of thing, where it sort of kind of fades in with each word he's talking about. And with that, it is just you want to go, say you have plain text right here, you just typed it out, and then just drop down arrow, go to animate. And when you go to animate, you'll see opacity. So click on opacity. And what you want to do is pretty much just keyframe the start. And so let me see. Okay, this up. Keyframe the start from 0 to 100. And to make it easier to actually follow what he's saying, I sort of kind of cut the scene to what he's talking about. So say he say a sentence, and then I have a scene that starts a sentence, and when he's done talking, I pretty much cut. So it would be easier to like fade it in and trying to kind of have like each word pop up as to what he's saying. So keyframe start 0 to 100, and just have keyframe regular opacity, just have it go away. I did that a few times throughout the video, so there's that. And here is some regular Twitch, pretty common in my edits. Oh, the wrong thing. Okay. Now there's just Twitch. Here it is. Here we're gonna try to keyframe the amount, slide, light, color, blur, and just played around with the settings just to get like a slight shake to go with the drum beat. Like I said before, go from action to like a regular scene. I didn't really mind it or like pretty much cared, since I was just pretty much focusing on the song itself and like the meaning behind it, and just wanted to have the scenes just matching. I will do another tutorial on lip sync later on, but it's pretty much the same premise of what I did with that sort of kind of karaoke thing. And so that, and I sort of kind of link scenes together, but like have him like fall, and then next scene have her like catching herself. So I guess the only good way to really go from action to like a standstill scene like this is to have some sort of movement involved. Something that's not too crazy or not too little. So this has her falling over. It was just her just like eating, and then it'll be like, and I guess I don't really know what I'm supposed to be looking at. I guess that's sort of kind of a good way to go about it, is to just have something to look at to catch the viewer's attention. And plus, that's why I pretty much added the text here and then some like slight movement to just keep it like pretty much to like keep it going. Like I don't want it to have like a stop and go, stop and go. It sort of kind of is, but sort of kind of isn't. And right here, that little glitch on her hand. with that, is it on this one? Mm, it's not. Oh, okay. Okay, here it is. So to make a glitch is actually pretty easy. All you really need is you can just go on YouTube and just download like a glitch, like a free stock footage. See how this is? Just like that. And so what you want to do is add a adjustment layer. See how it's right here? And then you want to add in displacement map. And then where it says this displacement map layer, you want to click on the video that you took, that you downloaded. Or you can also create your own glitch if you want. And with that, all you want to do is just click off on the eye of your glitch, and then it will pretty much glitch whatever is under it, which is the scene. And add that with some twitch at the top, and there you go. Easy glitch on your screen. And the next, I just did some typography, typed out the words, and just keyframe the scale right here. Add to make it add like make it more like in depth. I like some depth at least. Let me just check that so you can see it. I added the blur in the beginning. Then as it gets closer to like the center, I just keyframed it out. And I had like position 3D space. And Z space just had it out and zoom in. Then I just kept it slightly in Z space to just keep it moving so it won't be like just still. And I just did that for each one and just zoomed it in and opacity keyframed out. Yeah, I just did a little scale transition behind it, more twitch, and just some more action scenes. Like I said, it's pretty much just really, it's like 90% raw at the end of the day. Because all it really is just matching the scenes of what he's saying and try to get like the whole meaning behind it. Just like you get hurt, but just like get back up again. Just keep fighting. More links, Twitch, and more text. And I guess I can say about this right here. It's just black and white with. Let me see if I can pull it up because I only did it twice. It's not here. Okay, so all I did was just had a salad and I masked out a corner of it, like a small corner. And then all I did was like increase the feather like real crazy just to have it like faded like little flare. You can also use a flare too, but I just this is much like I wouldn't say easier, but it's like it's another way to do it. And just have it off to the side. So pretty much like another way to like do like a flare. Just use a solid and just use feather and just feather it all the way up. Just add some color instead of have like plain black and white. And I guess the one that took me the most time is this mountain. See how like all this. I sort of kind of got inspired by there was this video that I've seen by I forget the band name right now. But let me see. Uh, After the Burial. Yep, because they did. I really like their artwork for this. Like how it's all like mountain. And in one of the videos, I believe they did it where like they're going through like a mountain, so to speak, or something. I forget which video it was, but that's what kind of stuck out to me. And I was like, oh yeah, I could probably try to do that. So it's actually pretty simple. All I did was just get some mountain PNGs from Google. And it was similar to the way I did it with the Nothing to Lose video with the whole clouds and everything. So all it is pretty much just a bunch of cloud pictures and mountain pictures all in 3D space. So what you want to do is I transitioned from the first scene. I put it in 3D space. I just have it positioned up, and everything up top right here. So all it is just a bunch of clouds. And to make it more thicker, I just duplicated some to make it like more like white. Because if it just by itself, it would just be like you can't really. It was like a faded out type of cloud. So to make it more thicker, you just duplicate the one to make it more like fuller. And with that, all I did was just had everything in 3D space and just had the camera and position in Z space, just move, go forward, and had text in 3D space faded in. Had the camera move, added more mountains, more text. And to get the background, I don't know if you can really see it. The background is a really big picture of a mountain that I got from Google. Let me see. Mountain. So if I bring it all the way up, you'll see it. See, all it is one big mountain. And to make it, I guess I have a little bit more depth, I just keyframe the scale to have it scale in like ever so slightly. I don't know if it really makes a difference, but I just did it just because. Yeah, I just used that as my background and just added a bunch of clouds and mountains to pretty much give it that perspective, like you're flying through it. It also goes with the lyrics, pretty much. It's like nothing's really stopping you from doing what you got to do. And I just keyframed it down, just transition back, had more scenes. And just pretty much I had scenes to go with the song. And here's another Twitch I did. It's the same way I did it for the first time. More links. And yeah, like that's pretty much it. It's pretty, like I said, it's pretty much just raw, like a raw edit. I really want to really get the message behind it with the songs and the scenes. And the show Wonder Egg Priority really goes well with it. That's all, editing is matching scenes with the music, vice versa. Like create something really special, meaningful. So that's Victory, and thank you all for watching.